It's a rare opportunity for high school girls to gain hands-on experience in a high-tech research environment, and that helps to not only broaden their experience and knowledge, but also inspire them to consider pursuing careers in science and engineering. It's really important, especially for people who are minorities, to help build confidence that they can actually succeed in this field and that they're welcome and would be supported.
I always kind of liked math, wanted to be an inventor, which essentially translates to being an engineer. So I have always wanted to do research, and it's very hard to get opportunities like this where you can actually work in a lab and to contribute to the lab. So that drew me in. I was like, this is going to be real work. I'll get to exercise that science muscle all summer and get a better feel for what science looks like outside of the classroom.
Kind of refreshing to see the gender balance in the NanoLab, because I really expected it to be a lot more men, but there are quite a few women who are really helpful and always there, and that was kind of a fear that I had because it's like an all-women's program. Oh, maybe this is really, really, really an issue, and obviously it's still an issue, but it was really refreshing.
If you teach a person to do that at high school age, that removes the intimidation factor from, I don't know if I'm good enough to do engineering. The question is not whether you're good enough to do the engineering. The question is whether or not you're interested enough to keep trying.
There's a lot of different tools in there, and there's a lot of different people, and they all know what they're doing, and that's very intimidating to a high school intern. But I think I've realized if you ask people what it's doing and try and get them to explain it to you, they will gladly do it, and sometimes in great depth.
One-on-one mentorship is an incredibly important part of scientific experimentation. Most scientists have a person or people in their past who kind of sparked their interest in the field. There was a person in high school for me, a high school teacher, that really was the person who got me interested in physics and is the reason that I became a physicist. The NanoLab is looking to be that spark for high schoolers.
I understand better how real science works.
I intend to pursue engineering of some sort. I'm thinking about chemical engineering mostly.
When I started thinking about majors, I was like, wait, I really enjoyed chemistry. I could study that.
In the end, it's mutually rewarding because the staff really are inspired by these bright young students, but then they are inspiring the next generation innovators in science and technology because they see people like them can actually contribute to this field.